Hey, sorry I haven't made any tutorials or anything lately. School just started and I haven't been able to make anything, so I haven't had any time. But anyway, this is a tutorial showing how to make the chamber and this part of the barrel, like you saw in my other video. So you can see the inner parts. So and you saw how it just fits in there pretty easily and then just pop out. So this is how you do it. You choose your target bullet, and this is 7.62 by 54 Russian, so that's what I'm using. Like I said, this is used in the Mosin Nagant. So first you start off by getting a strip of paper as long as the neck part of the shell, from right here to right there, and you wrap it around once and get some glue and apply just a little bit, and then get a flat surface like a pencil and just rub it on. Rub it all over the paper, and then make sure the paper is tight against the neck, and then start rolling it. Make sure the paper stays even with itself. And then I'm gonna have to get some more on there. Spread the glue. And then you keep on rolling it like that. So when you get finished rolling it and it's all nice and tight and even, you can just take it off, and there you got the round cylinder made, and you can just set that. You can either keep it on the shell. That's probably the best way to do it, because that'll make sure it keeps its form, but it'll probably work the same if you just set it on the side overnight to dry. And it'll be really hard, nice and hard, when it dries, like this one that I've previously made. And then to make the outer part, like this round outer part, you get a strip of paper that's the size of, I guess you call it the body of the shell, from right here to right there. Okay, I already have one cut out. So you pretty much do the same thing as you did to the neck. You get the piece of paper, wrap it around once, make sure it's tight. Then you get some glue, and you just apply a little bit. You don't need to put that much, because when you spread it, it'll be enough. So just put a little bit, and just rub it all over the paper. Okay, and then it's just start rolling it. Making sure it's even, like that, and tight, and then roll it. I'm getting it not even. There we go. Alright, so yeah, you just keep rolling it around, and do it just like the neck until the paper runs out. Yeah, sorry this is so boring. I mean, tutorials are usually boring at some point, so just bear with me. Okay, so once you do that, you just can take it off and set it to the side like the neck, or you can keep both of them on. Just put that on, keep it on, and then put the neck on and leave it to dry overnight, or just leave them out to dry. Just set them aside. And this is one I made before of the body part of the bullet, and that's already dry, so it should look like those two right here when they're dry and fit on there nicely. So after they've dried, I'm going to use the ones I've already made. After they have dried, you're going to want to somehow put this small neck piece inside this one, and as you can see, it's not quite big enough. So what you're going to have to do is get a strip of paper and wrap it around and apply glue, just like when you were making them. Just keep on wrapping this sheet of paper, this strip of paper around, until it gets enough layers on this neck to fit inside here snugly. So when you finish wrapping it, it'll, let's see, that might be thick enough right there, because I think when I made this one I didn't use a full strip of paper. I had to cut it short because it was too much. But anyway, okay, so I just wrapped that strip around, and let's try to fit it in. Look at that. Okay, so it fits in perfectly. Just one strip of paper glued around this neck fits in there perfectly. And then what you'll do is put glue on the outside of this, and then just put it in there and then leave it to dry overnight, and then you'll have that like that. Or you can put it in, well, what I did is put it over the bullet. I put the body part of the paper over the bullet and then put that in so it formed to the bullet. So like that. The neck is around the neck of the bullet and the body is around the body of the bullet. And I know it doesn't go all the way down, but it's because I didn't put enough paper. But so that's how you make the chamber. And what I did for the barrel is I just found a pencil neck. It was the same diameter as the bullet, the actual bullet. So I did the measurements and found the diameter of the bullet, or you could look it up on Wikipedia and find a pencil or something round that's the same diameter. And what you'll do is get a small strip of paper, and you want to get small pieces of paper strips because it's just easier to control. And so I got one about this big, this big strip, this big of a piece of paper, and like this, and just fit it around the pencil or whatever you find and wrap it once and then apply glue and spread it. And then wrap it evenly and tight. And you want to make sure it's real tight, because if it's not, then it will dry with ripples in it, and it won't be, well, it just won't be the right size. So make sure it's tight around it's hard to get it that way, keep it that way. But with the more you try this, the more you get better at, the better you are at it. So, okay, so I'm wrapping it around and put more glue for this part. Spread it, and you don't have to use a pencil for this, but it makes it easier, and it's just the simplest thing to find. So just keep on wrapping it, make sure it's even and tight. Just put a little bit more glue right there. Okay. And then I like to do this. Actually, I saw Tacoma 1942 do this, and it actually works. It keeps it round and tight. So there you go. You wrap it around like that, and you can just leave it on there to dry overnight, or take it off and just stand it up. But like I said, it's just better to put it on there like this and let it to dry. So, and when it's dry overnight, it'll be hard, and you can just, here's the yeah, here's the chamber that I just showed you. And what you'll do is you'll put the barrel inside here, and if it doesn't fit snugly, then wrap a small strip of paper around it. Wrap a small strip of paper around it until it fits snugly in here, and then you'll just put glue on the rim right here, and just put it in there and let it dry. So when it dries, it'll end up looking like pretty much like this, but I've added paper around here, add layers, and I'm pretty sure you know how to add layers. Just keep on wrapping the same size strip of paper around, and you'll get this, which I showed in one of my other videos. And so I'll make another video of when I add more strips of paper on here, layers, and hopefully it'll look more like a barrel of a gun. So see you next time.